President Moon Jae-in will be heading to Southeast Asia this Sunday. In 3 different countries, he'll be promoting practical cooperation with the region as part of his new southern policy. Our Eum Ji-young reports.
President Moon Jae-in heads to Southeast Asia this Sunday for a week-long trip to Thailand, Myanmar and Laos, a trip aimed at firming up relations with the 3 nations as well as promoting shared growth.
Thailand, Myanmar, and Laos are key pillars of President Moon's new southern policy aimed at expanding diplomatic and economic prospects.
The president's first stop, an official visit to Thailand for 3 days starting the 1st of September. He'll be the first South Korean president to officially touch down in Thailand since 2012. The presidential office said that during the visit, Moon will give a keynote speech at a jointly held business forum on the 4th Industrial Revolution. The trip will also include efforts to build ties in the science and high-tech industries. From the 3rd of September until the 5th, the president will be on a state visit to Myanmar, the first in 7 years by a Korean leader. President Moon will meet with Myanmar's state councillor and Nobel Peace Prize laureate Aung San Suu Kyi and her counterpart Win Myint. They'll discuss their bilateral partnership on sustainable win-win growth and systematic support for more Korean firms to do business in Myanmar. The final stop on the tour is Laos, and that visit will be a first state visit to Laos by a South Korean leader. Visiting what's known as the Battery of Southeast Asia, the president will discuss solidifying partnerships in infrastructure, agriculture, healthcare, and hydroelectric power. Also during his stay, the president will hold a series of meetings with President Bunhong Vorachith and Prime Minister Thongloun Sisoulith.
Through the visit, the president hopes to solidify cooperation for a successful South Korea-ASEAN summit, as well as the inaugural Korea-Mekong summit this November.
The presidential office added that through his tour of the 3 Southeast Asian nations, the president will have completed his promise of visiting all 10 ASEAN member nations during his term. Eum Ji-young, Arirang News.